Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you tonight for a review, and I know this album's coming out at midnight tonight for the new Fit for a King album, which that's what I'm reviewing for you guys tonight for Fit for a King's long awaited studio album for The Hell We Create that I've been really hyping up and very anticipated for this album to come out. So, yeah, I'm going to talk about the 10 songs I listened to. And yeah, I'm going to discuss what I listened to for all 10 songs on this Fit for a King, The Hell We Create album and let you know my thoughts on it. So, let's dive into this album review. Now, basically, the lead singer Ryan Kirby sounds really good scream wise and clean vocals too, as well. The first song is called The Hell We Create, the title track itself. And this was a pretty amazing song. I really enjoyed the opening song to this album. It sounded really good, in my opinion. So, basically, drum wise, guitar wise, and just vocally from Ryan Kirby, I was really enjoying how it was sounding with his vocals, too. So, his scream wise vocals were really good in this track, so 5 out of 5. And the other side, END, the other side, is how I'm trying to say it, but I'm messing up with how I'm saying it. I did a review back in August this year, but I didn't review the single before this track because I didn't know this was going to be on the album, but I'll give you what my opinion on the Reaper song when I get to that track, of course. So get up to talking about that track. But pretty much end the other side. It sounded really good with Ryan Kirby singing vocally and with his clean vocals. And basically, his screams are great in this track. I really enjoyed it, and just the delivery for the drums and guitar work is amazing in this song. This is a pretty epic song. It's pretty emotional too, with how the music video is turning out. So, really enjoyed the aspect behind the music video or whatever behind the music video, but still, great track, 5 out of 5. Falling Through the Sky was my personal favorite song off this album, and also another one is my personal favorite too. Uh, there's another song that's my personal favorite, but I'll get to that in a moment. But pretty much, Sink Below is the next song after that, but I'm starting to lose track where I'm talking about, so please forgive me on that. 5 out of 5 for Falling Through the Sky. You can definitely go check out my track review if you haven't seen it yet. I think you'll personally enjoy it. So this was a really good track, so 5 out of 5. Sink Below, now to talk about Sink Below. So please forgive me on slipping up at a certain moment in the video. I got a little too excited with talking about these songs. So, Sink Below is a great song. Really enjoyed Ryan Kirby's scream vocals in it, and his clean vocals are pretty solid in this track. But he does more screaming in this track, and I was really amazed with how it turned out. So, 5 out of 5. Reaper was the first single to come out for this album. And in my personal opinion, it's very repetitive, but it's good. It's just repetitive, with relying on that certain hook to how Ryan Kirby is screaming in the verses and chorus and all that stuff. So there's not really much to this song, so it repeats itself a few times with the same verse and all that. So I'd give this a 4.5 out of 5. It's my least favorite, but it's something at least. So the screams were great. Just the repetitiveness I just found predictable, and I was like, I could already tell this is going to be my least favorite. So next song is Times Like This, featuring Jonathan Vigil of Ghost Inside. Really enjoyed this track. You can definitely go check out my track review if you haven't watched it yet. I did it about a week ago or something like that, but basically, I really enjoyed this song. This was a really great track off this album, so 5 out of 5. Eyes Roll Back is the seventh song on the album, and it's a pretty awesome song or whatever. Sorry if I said album. Awesome song, I meant to say. Pretty great song. Ryan Kirby's scream delivery is great, and just the guitars and drum work in this track execute very well in this song. So 5 out of 5. Fracture is a solid track. It's good in its own way, but has some weak tendencies. Ryan Kirby sounds good vocally in this track. I'll give him that. But it's just the execution and delivery of how the song is sounding. It's relying on the chorus way too much. It goes to the chorus too quickly. And the verses aren't bad, but the chorus just feels flat in my opinion, but 4.5 out of 5 for me. It's still a good track in its own way. It just has some weak tendencies with some of the chorus. Reaching Out is a really nice track until the scream part, the bridge part, which is a great scream part from Ryan Kirby. Or there's a few vocalists that are backing him up in this track, I believe. You'll have to remind me in the comment section below if it's Ryan Kirby singing this track by himself or he has a backup vocalist that's singing with him or something. So just let me know in the comment section below. But pretty much 5 out of 5 for Reaching Out. I really enjoyed this song. This was a great song. What You Left Behind is the final track on the album, and it's a solid one. It's got great screams, but the chorus, I don't know if I'm feeling for the chorus too much, but it's alright, I guess. It's an alright song. It's not a bad closer to this album, so 4.5 out of 5. Overall, production, mixing, and execution wise, I think Fit for a King, the Hell We Create album, and I'm sorry that I messed up in certain moments in this review. I just got a little too excited in some areas talking about each song, but I had to go one by one, talk about it, then give a rating for it, and go to the next one and do the same thing over and over with these 10 songs. But pretty much, I did enjoy this album. This is a pretty good listen. So, in my personal opinion, overall, I think Fit for a King, the Hell We Create album was a pretty good listen. Definitely and highly recommend checking it out for yourself to see what you think of it. And for a score for me, I'm giving Fit for a King's The Hell We Create album an 8.5 out of 10. This was a pretty good listen. Highly recommend you check it out for yourself to see what you think of it, because everyone's got their own opinions when it comes to their kind of music tastes and all that. But this band impressed me with this album. There's a few songs I wasn't sure if I was on board with. I thought Reaper was going to be my very least favorite, but it just has some repetitive tendencies with the hooks, with the scream hooks, and how Ryan Kirby was singing that. And Fracture did have some repetitiveness from time to time, but it still was a solid track. But Ryan Kirby's singing was great in it, and so was What You Left Behind. It was a solid one too, but still had some good moments. So 8.5 out of 10 for Fit for a King, The Hell We Create. Everything else about the album was great. The other 7 songs on the album out of 10 are great. So, yeah. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of Fit for a King's new album, The Hell We Create, if you've listened to it. And if you enjoyed this album review I did for you guys pretty late tonight. This is probably going to be out around 10:30 in my time. But hopefully you'll enjoy this review. And if you did enjoy this album review for Fit for a King, The Hell We Create, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. I will be returning to you for another review. It's actually going to be for the I believe Play Royale is the next review. Fever Dream. I'm gonna check that album out, and then tomorrow I'll probably have a review for Fire from the Gods Soul Revolution. And then Demon Hunter Exile Deluxe Edition review that I'm gonna check out for the final 2 songs I haven't listened to. So definitely tune into those reviews. So yeah, Play Royale Fever Dream I'm gonna do next. I gotta listen to the album again. All 15 songs. It's gonna be like a 53-minute album, but I should get done with it soon. Unless I decide to hold off on it for another day. But it's up to me, I guess. So I'll decide what I'm gonna do, which album I'm gonna review next. But until then, stay safe, guys. Take care. Hope you enjoyed this Fit for a King, the Hell We Create album review. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. And as always, I will see you in my next review.